we're going to break down a song here. Thank you, Lord, since we've been working with that one. We'll break it down and just you've heard how simply these guys are playing as a team, and just this is the way we approach playing the song. Now, if we approach it differently, let them go crazy, it's going to have a completely different feel. But let's just start the song like we normally play it. Kick it off, Timmy. What are you playing, Kiko? There's just one thing that I want to say. What could you be playing? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for all you've given to me, for all the blessings that I can. Kind of like that. Okay, yeah. So it's funny. You probably liked that. I kind of did. But if everybody gets that busy, the song's going to be crazy. Tommy, what are you doing? I come before you today. Just one thing that I thank you. It's pretty simple. Is that all you got? You, Lord, for all you've given to me, for all the blessings that I thank you, Lord. You, Lord, with a grateful heart, with a grateful heart, with a song of praise, with an outstretched, I will bless your name and thank you, Lord. It's actually not bad. I feel 50 years younger. It's great. But again, the guys are kind of dialing into what works for Don Moen. You got to be authentic about who the artist is, and that they play to the style of my music. But Timmy, I know what you're playing. Simple. I come before you. Just one thing that I thank you, Lord. Now, if you were being asked, the first time you had a chance to play drums in a church, young guy, you could overplay. I thank you, Lord. With a grateful heart, with a song of praise, with an outstretched arm, I will bless your name and thank. Yeah, that's a little over the edge. But we do this. It's kind of fun. It's kind of crazy, but it actually happens, and it happens. Maybe it's happened in your church, but you pull a guitar player up or a drummer up for the first time, and it's like, oh my gosh, I got to play every lick I've ever learned in this one song. And what you got to learn is discipline. You got to hold back. There'll be plenty of time to play those notes, but you got to play to the song. So less is more. All right, Jason. I know you're playing nothing on the verse, right? But remember now, you're a first-time bass player. You got a first shot at playing in church, and you're trying to play every lick you ever know. So, I come before you today. There's just one thing that I want. That you, Lord, you've given to me all the blessings that I can say. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Where are you going to go from here? With a grateful heart, a song of praise, with an outstretched arm, I will bless your name and thank you, Lord. Suddenly I had this feeling it's all about Jason. You played more notes in that first little section than you usually play in the whole song. But these guys can all fill and add a lot of notes, but they're disciplined enough to play to the song. And like I said, less is more. And Lenny, with your simple little, you say it's a nice light touch on the guitar. So if you were going to, now I know you never would, but if you were going to overplay, what would it sound like? I come before you. Just one thing that I thank you, Lord. You, Lord. Why don't you join them? For all you've given to me. Everybody, overplay a little bit. For all the blessings that I get. Thank you, Lord. I think I ought to do a new album like that. So, again, and not play it the right way. The chorus. Thank you, Lord. You, Lord. Yeah. Now the song kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense because it's like, okay, everybody's there supporting the one thing, but wow, I felt like just a little tiny bystander in a band of soloists there for a moment, and maybe you feel that way sometime as well as a worship leader. So again, if you've got these young guys in your band, I'm saying young, but it could be any age, but somebody wants to overplay all the time, you need to be strong enough as a leader to just say, all right, Mr. Guitar Player, time out. You have to take 6 weeks and sit on the front row of the church until you learn that this is not about you. It's about God. That's what this is about. That's why we do this. So if anybody in your band kind of tries to hijack the service or the song and make it about them, as a leader, you and your pastor need to kind of pull the young lad or lassie over and just kind of say, I think we just need to have you sit out for a while. It's not about you. You need to do this in love as well, because young guys come in, they just want to play. There's a loving way to do that. Just put your arm around them and just mentor them a bit. Just tell them, show them an example of what to do and what not to do.